Got some pretty bad news for you. We're not going to get paid this month. There's just been a complete waste of time. Yo, welcome to the motherfucking video. So I want to actually start vlogging my life like week by week. So this video is going to be like a compilation of this entire week, just so I can document it things a little better, and also just the process of me trying to become successful and all that. I've always wanted to do something like this. You can tell from the trying to make my school fees back series I made sometime last year and also earlier this year. Like, I'm a fan of documenting and stuff like that. So this is going to be the first day of the week. Time is like 3 p.m. now, and today is 2nd November 2025. Yesterday was actually first, so today is like a new month. I'm actually trying to like lock in, take my shit more seriously. Like, that's for me. I want 2026 to be my year. I know everybody says this, we all say it every single time, but like actually I think I'm starting to reach that breaking point where next year might just be it. A lot of people that have vlogged and stuff like to vlog like the success, like when they've already made it, when they're successful, they now vlog themselves, like with the lifestyle and everything, which is not bad. But I feel like this is like the important part. This is like the real part of it, when you're still at the beginning, when you're still trying to make it, you're still trying to figure it out. But a lot of people, obviously the ending part, when they're successful, they've made all the money, they buy all the fancy cars, that's more like fun, more appealing to watch, more interesting watching somebody driving in like a Lamborghini and watching somebody like in the trenches, holding his phone and telling you, oh, this is how I plan to make it. So anyways, that's just like my intention of doing all these vlogs and all that. So let's see how it's play out. So it's like 9 p.m. Day is pretty much over. I'm going to sleep very, very soon. It's quite sad, honestly, because just like that, today is already 2nd November, and before you know it, to be 12th November, then 22nd, then 2nd December, before you know 2026. It's quite crazy the way time flies, but I want to actually try, if that makes sense. Like, obviously, we say this every single time and all that. I genuinely want to actually try. The thing I realized is like I don't have that much time. Obviously, I do have time, but 22 years old right now, and one thing I started to realize is 5 years later for me is 27. And 27 is still quite young, don't get it wrong, but at the same time 27 is quite old. Like, before, when I was 16, 17, 18, 5 years later I was like 21, 22, 23. It's crazy because that 5 years eventually passed, and that's like me right now. And I have nothing to show for it, if I would say. Like, I'm still extremely far away from my goals, not even close to where I want to be. Each day that passes and I don't really get anything done, which is pretty much like every day, I feel sad, I feel bad, like I'm just wasting away, I'm wasting my potential. Like, I could be doing so much more, so much more. But anyways, hopefully in these days to come, these weeks to come, this month to come, these years to come, I'll actually lock in. I made another video on this channel and it was like, I want to be a millionaire by 25. I'm 22 right now, so I'm just thinking if I can really lock in for the next 3 years, like I feel like it's achievable. I'll try to become a millionaire by 25. Even if I don't necessarily become a millionaire, like just not being poor anymore. I would hate to be 25 years old and my life is still like basically like this, where I'm just broke as fuck, no money to do anything, can't help my family, I'm basically just stuck. The weather is like breezy, high chance rain will fall this night. Usually when rain falls in the night, people usually like it because rain sounds are like very calming and soothing and all that. It helps you sleep better. But to me, when rain falls in the night, it's actually more like a bad thing because it just means like extra work. Because when rain is falling, we have to rush to the poultry and make sure everything is covered so that the rain does not beat the chickens. Let me even check. I hope it seems like everything is covered properly and all that. One quick thing I'll just say, like my new game plan into this month. I have a sales job. I think I have said it in one of the other videos. Our job is just to sell as many routers as possible. If you continue selling that 10 routers every month, you get fired. For like 3 months in a row, you get fired. And the first month passed, which was October, I only sold 2. And I really need to lock in, because if I still sell less than 10 this month and next month also, in January, I'll get fired. Like, I necessarily like the job that whole, I don't want to fire me. Like, I hate it to a decent level, but before I quit, I want to actually try hard, like, especially sales. I feel like sales is like an important skill to learn in terms of just like making money, business, becoming successful people. Other than that, let me just cut to the chase. So I'm considering hustles I will do, business models and stuff. It's not necessarily business models. The only model is YouTube. It has always been YouTube. probably will continue to be YouTube. But the thing is that I want to take a different approach. The way I used to do this before is, I'll make like videos similar to this and post it on my 5-7 different channels. And that came with its own pros and cons. The main con I had with it, I didn't really understand the game of getting views. I became pretty decent at being able to make the video. So being able to make the video is like, recording it or editing it or, putting the thumbnail or whatever. Like that's like I feel like I became decent at doing that. But actually getting views is the way like I really suck. On my channels, actually my like personal brand, my most viral videos like 3,000 views, which is like just bullshit. And I've uploaded about almost 500 videos on that channel. My other channel is something similar. This viral video is not up to 1,000 views. I've uploaded like 200 and something views. Another channel also have like 50 videos there. This viral videos like 300 views. One of my faceless channels like was successful. I've uploaded also like 400 videos, something like that. Most viral video there is like 19,000 views. So that one is kind of good. But it's sad that I've been doing YouTube for 5 years. I have like 5, 6, 7 different channels, and yet I cannot get a video to get to like 100,000 views. And also I can't even make money from any of all this stuff, actually either directly from AdSense or indirectly from like selling your own products or whatever. That's the thing I want to actually work on. I want to actually learn how to play this game properly. I feel like I understand the video parts. I feel like the parts I don't understand is like the title, thumbnail game, then the hook. The whole video, like I feel like I'm decent at it, I can make a decent video, no problem. Anyways, to cut things short, I started to look at other ways on my personal channel. It's been a while. I kind of stopped it around August. Like I think that was the last time, because on that channel I used to make like short films and music videos and self-improvement videos here and there. So the things I was pretty confused, like I kind of still am, but I'm starting to get a little bit of clarity. I think today I want to make a storytime animation video, tomorrow I want to make a music video, then tomorrow I want to make self-improvement video, then tomorrow I want to make a workout video, then so on and so forth. So I'll just get battling with it, and these so many options just left me in my head just overthinking and procrastinating instead of actually taking action. So I'll just end up doing absolutely nothing. Because of this indecision for the last 2-3 months now, I've kind of abandoned it. And even before then, even though I was uploading on it, my upload was like, it's kind of slowed down. So basically I stopped uploading. So I was thinking of like going back to it. Like by the same time I actually thought like I come back to my personal brand. I don't say it's a bad thing, it's just like I want to come back with like a new energy. Like I want to come back with like a new plan. I want to come back with like a new vision. I want to come back with like new clarity. I don't still really know what I'm doing. Then what's now like the point of coming back if I'm just going to come and do the same thing? Like I said, I've uploaded about 400 videos. Will I just make another 100 videos and it'll basically just be like similar to the last 400? In my head now I'm like, okay, I want to do faceless channel because I've always been doing faceless channels as well. I had I think 2. My most successful is like 1,000 subscribers. It was like a motivational channel and all that, but I got tired of making the motivational videos, and also I also realized that it's bad for monetization. Of course there are some channels that do get monetized, but for the most part you're not really going to get monetized. Like it's going to be harder. I have a few different faceless channel niches in my head. Since I'm actually now starting to consider YouTube Shorts. I never really considered YouTube Shorts before because I just didn't like it. I tested it a little bit in the past, but I just felt like YouTube Shorts, if you're not going to play it correctly, which is like if it's not super stimulating and all that, like you can't really win with it, which I still kind of agree, but I feel like I just found like a little loophole in it. So let me see if I can like screen record my screen and explain a few things to you here and here. So I've just kind of been watching a whole bunch of like YouTube videos, like how to start a YouTube channel, how to make YouTube Shorts and all that. One of the creators I watched, Daniel Bitton, has made basically a bunch of money from like YouTube Shorts and all that. So I watched this video. In this video he talked about a few ways you can make money with YouTube Shorts and all that. I actually got a pretty good idea. So one of the ways he talked about is like brain rot. It's not going to be brain rot per se. Like you look for trending videos, or not necessarily trending, just videos that go viral and all that. This is a video, for example. This video goes viral. It's like a random video from a creator. Let's say it gets like 20 million views. What you do is you take the audio from this video and use it to recreate your own video. Because this video is like a proven concept to work, high chance this one is also going to work as well. This is his own way. He said it's like going to be brain rot, but I don't I'm not a fan of brain rot. Why it's works so well is like this video is like the viral one, right? Like because this video is already viral, like it's just going to work. But his own is like, okay, so you steal the audio and you just put like some brain rot to like Subway Surfers. I think it's Rocket League, they call it, that some car will be driving in the sky or something like that. All those type of bullshit brain rot stuff. And that can work as well. But I'm not a fan of brain rot. I hate feeling like part of that ecosystem. One of the things I like to feel like is like, oh, I'm not a big user on like social media and brain rot and the whole culture and all that. So me just basically partaking in that, like I just feel wrong. But I'll show you like another alternative, the way that I actually plan to do it, which to me is actually pretty smart. If I go back to YouTube, you'll see a few example channels I'm going to show you, right? So this is one good example. Basically almost like, would I say, a story time animation channel? Not really a story time animation, but they used to just make all this type of random videos before. But I noticed that recently they have been pushing heavy on short form videos, and this is a very good example. So before we start, it's, I can see 1.2 million views, as you can see. So if you watch this video,
to pay your taxes for 7 years straight, you're sentenced to 7 years in federal prison. If you have anything to say for yourself, please speak now. Thank you. I agree.
So basically it's just like, you know, a little, you know, skit or a little whatever. But if you notice this video, the guy is not responsible for the audio of this video. I actually got this audio from somebody else. This guy, this Lando Calories.
For failing to pay your taxes for 7 years straight, you're sentenced to 7 years in federal prison. If you have anything to say for yourself, please speak now.
If you can tell, it's pretty much the exact same audio. Literally the exact same audio.
Alright, for failing to pay your taxes for 7 years straight, you're sentenced to 7 years in federal prison.
You can see,
if you have anything to say for yourself,
you can see it's literally the exact same audio, literally. That is exactly the plan. Basically to just do what this channel does. Like this guy literally does, like this is basically what they do. And this is just like, if you look at pretty much all their videos, or 90% of them, like they just take audio from somebody else's video, then just animate it. And look at these things, gets insane number of views. Look at this, 37, 3.5, 5 million, 5 million, 6 million, 11 million, just insane numbers like that. So to me, this is like much better than just, you know, trying like Subway Surfers or Rocket League or some bullshit on the screen. And this channel, if they are monetized, which high chance they are, they're going to be putting in like serious bands, like lots, tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands, because they upload like a video every day or something like that. Another example I'll show you as well. She's not as big as those guys, but she does something quite similar as well. But her own is more seems like the amazing digital circus. Like she's like a big fan or whatever. So this is like 9 million views. So also you can see that she doesn't own this audio. This is just like a random audio, and basically that's what she does with most, like 90% of all these videos. 90% of them, she just does it, and she just uses like amazing digital circus characters to, like, you know, animate it with them. You can see she pulls in a lot of views. So if this is done correctly, like to me, this is easy. Yeah, that's like the plan moving forward. Another example I'll also show is like one last channel, Bro Animations or Bro Animations. Basically does the exact same thing, just carries like audio, then just animates all this. I don't know if there's any popular one that I will know, like, but basically it's like people that already make the videos, they already make the skits, they already make the shorts. You just go to a viral one, take the audio, basically just reanimate it, something like this, for example.
We're coming to the end of our day. I've had a great day.
You just like reanimate it, and basically that's it. Reupload it. They usually like maybe will tag them at the end or something, but this guy doesn't even really tag anybody. He just does it. Even the other girl, she doesn't really tag anybody as well. So yeah, that's basically my plan. Now the challenge to do something like this is going to be making the animations, because if you look at all those channels, the animation is pretty good. So how am I going to do that? First of all, you know, I can't animate for shit. I used to be a big fan of drawing and, you know, animation and all that in the past. Like when I was younger, I tried used to draw comics and all that. Just, you know, years passed by, grew older, stopped caring as much. So now I'm like dog shit. Like I'm almost like bare minimum level, but I feel like I can do a decent level of drawing. I don't think I'm going to like do like a full blown animation. Like I'm just going to do something like animatic. So basically I'll just draw pictures, then just add like a lot of movement. So this is my phone I'm using, Galaxy Note 4. Actually it's like a pretty old phone, like it came out like 10 years ago, something like that. But this is like the main reason why I got this phone. This right here is literally the main reason why I got this phone. This is an S Pen. because this is like a stylus and S Pen, so I can use it to draw on the screen. Right? That's like the only reason why I got this one. First, I wasn't really thinking I'll use my drawing or animation skills for like videos, like this type of style of videos. But I feel like right now I'm feeling really hungry and desperate for like success and YouTube growth and views and making money, which you could argue is a bad thing. Like, you could argue is not good. You know, there are better things to focus on. But at least I just want to like I want to feel up there. Like I'm tired of feeling down. Tired of making video after video after video after video and you barely crack 50 views. Like best case scenario, video gets 100 views and you know to feel like it's success. The video gets up to 1,000 views is like an outlier video. So basically, let me show you how I plan to like draw and animate. So this is like my phone when I used to record the videos. So I don't really use this one. The mic of this one is just trash. So if I don't record that, even as I'm recording like this, I'm very sure it's still going to be bad. But you know, just to work with it. So basically, this is the S Pen comes alongside the phone. You don't really see Android phones with like S Pens nowadays, except it's like the S20 Ultra series stuff. So I downloaded all this like drawing software similar to the one I was using. So I can just upload any one of them, like let's say Sketchbook for example. So just like I was doing before, then just draw. So it's like I'll draw like maybe a few frames here and there. I'll try and draw more. Like I'm not going to be animating frame by frame. So you know, I'm thinking if I should just make really simple characters, like just like a stick man. Since like you can use AI for a lot of this stuff, but it's just like AI won't do it properly. So except you're going to like use like the higher end AI tools like Google View, Theory, and all those type of stuff. And all those ones you still have to like really prompt a lot and all that. So let's say I can draw like a really simple stick character, just like give him an eye. Basically, this is just when they're talking about, you know, like don't say paying your taxes or so. This can be like a judge holding a bunch of paper like this, standing on the table or something like that. So basically that same audio can play then, you know, when he talks about paying your taxes to show like he's in the prisoner can be like another guy that will be like handcuffed or something like that. Like maybe some guy looking like this and he looks like handcuffed or something like that. He also talks as well. So that's like one way. Another way I'm thinking is like you know, kind of putting a little more effort and draw like a full blown character or something. This could be like maybe the judge talking about, you know, oh, you're sentenced to prison or something like that, not paying your taxes, blah blah blah. Just when I draw these pictures like this, is to just throw them in CapCut or whatever editing software I use CapCut. And just like edit it together, add a little bit of like motion up and down. So maybe when the judge is like shouting, it's like shakes or it zooms into the guy's face or whatever. I feel like if I can do stuff like that and pump it out, like you have high chance of going viral. Like I'm pretty confident that's freaking idea. So yeah, that was literally like my plan. I do have a few other plans. I still have a few other ideas of like channels I want to start and all that. The first one, like I said, is just this one I told you about. Second one, I was actually still considering my personal brand. Like, if I'm being 100% honest with myself, one of my dream businesses I would actually like to do, one of the dream things is to just inspire my younger self. Because when I was much younger, I used to be very sad, very like shy, very socially awkward. Like I still am to a reasonable degree, but it's just like compared to like my 14 years old self, 15 years old self, 16 years old self, like it was crazy then. If I can just make videos that can help someone that is similar to me like that, to me I feel like that's like the most wholesome, like the most purposeful thing I feel like I can do right now. At sometimes like how profitable is it? What's the chance of me going viral? Especially if you're making videos for teenagers that they don't have the moolah to pay high. Just show you know it's not like it's like any much better, but there's a very high potential of it's going viral. Basically that's one, the purposeful, you know, helping my younger self. I also had another idea for like a fitness channel. There's this guy, Yellow Dude, I would have showed you right now. Maybe I'll show like a screenshot or something. It's almost similar to like an AI channel, but I don't think they use AI because their videos are pretty high quality. But Yellow Dude, he talks about fitness, like calisthenics and all that, and he just use like this cartoon character to like explain calisthenics. This niche is still pretty untapped right now. Like yes, there's Yellow Dude and I think there's Captain Workouts and a few other smaller channels, but it doesn't feel super saturated yet. It feels like the supply is still low. I feel like if I can hop on that trend, like I'll be able to do it. But that one is like the characters are pretty hard to draw. Like if you're going to actually draw it, like it's going to be pretty difficult to like replicate that style. And you can use AI as well, but the problem is like AI, if you're not going to use like the high-end proper tools like, you know, Google View Theory or the Sora or Kling AI or whatever, Like a lot of times the free alternatives are just shit. That they're just bad and they'll give you like headache. So it's not like you can't use them, like you can still use it and get away with it, but it's just like it's going to be a rough experience. So one plan of doing the one for women. So like Yellow Dude is like for men, you know, who wants to like get jacked with calisthenics or whatever. So I'm thinking of doing something similar to Yellow Dude, but it's just be like for women, because I've not really seen any female, like all the channels, all the like clone channels of Yellow Dude I've seen, all of them, they're still like all male related, all talking about, you know, calisthenics and working out and whatever. But I've not really seen any female channel. I've not seen any channel that talks about like females getting fit. So I'm thinking if I can do something like that, if I can just create a channel like that and just create one for females, I feel like that would really crush as well. Another one on my mind was also like AI stories. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a big fan of like storytelling and indie animation and all those type of stuff. When I'm not poor anymore, like when I feel like I have the time and opportunity, I would like to create like my own animated TV show. Maybe not TV show, but my own like animated show, my own indie pilots, whatever. Keeping that in mind, I'm thinking, okay, I can use AI to do something similar to that. The only problem is just that, you know, AI is always going to spit garbage, at least for the most part. But the advantage with that one is like, first of all, you know, I'm so much passionate, so I can still like guide the AI. So just telling, okay, ChatGPT, just write me a random story, I can just poorly edit together and post. I can still guide it on like stories I'd actually like to tell. And also, what I noticed from all those type of channels, because it's like pretty easy to make. You just tell ChatGPT, you know, write me some story, put it in like some text to speech stuff to read it out, slap captions on it, and then you just won't put like a picture. They basically do it very poorly, and that's the video. But the things are, the advantage of these guys, they can pump out like 5 videos every single day, because, you know, ChatGPT can generate as many stories as possible. So I feel like I can do something similar to that, but I'll actually make my own quite higher quality. So my own, you actually tell that somebody that is actually passionate about storytelling and all that added his own human touch to it, rather than ChatGPT just spitting out, you know, AI garbage. And the other thing also is like, in the past, one of the things that I'm very sure has kept me from succeeding in the last 5 years, you know, trying to do YouTube channels and online business and whatever, is doing so many things at once. I have like almost 20 different channels. Out of all the 20 channels I have, my most successful channel only has 1,000 subscribers, and the craziest part, I've not even made any single money from any of all these channels. So it's like, why the fuck do I have 20 channels? Like, imagine you literally have 20 and none of them are making money, none of them are successful, none of them are growing well. They're all like basically struggling. So I want to actually like follow the Alex Hormozi principle, which is just like basically focus, just choose one thing, go all in on it and become like a legend. So even though I do have like 6 different ideas I just told you about right now, I feel like I'm only going to zone in on one, which is just going to be like I'm not so sure, but I feel like right now I should just be like the short one I showed you, because every other one seems like there's kind of like a barrier to start, except the AI stories as well. I think the shorts and the AI stories, those are the ones that feel easy, but the short one to me has like the highest potential of going viral, because it's like they're already using viral videos. You're just, you know, like adding your own animation twist to it, and people love to look at animations, people love to look at drawings, especially if you can make it like engaging, you can make the editing fun and sound effects, and like if you can make it engaging and sweet to watch, like people actually love to watch stuff like that. And again, it's YouTube short, so you know, it's like pop off very fast. So like the AI one that, you know, like it's going to be long form, and this AI again, so the stories are going to be random as well. What I noticed is like you can post like 20 of them and maybe one will randomly get 1 million views, but the remaining 19 will basically get like barely any views. So I feel like the one I'm going to eventually go for will just be like the short one. But it seems like I want to just do it one at a time before I'll try to do everything at the same time, because I was literally thinking, okay, as I'm doing this short channel I told you about just now, you know, I'll still be trying to do my personal brand, and I'll still be trying to like sing and do story time. Like, I feel like I'm done with doing all that, because I've been doing that for pretty much 5 years now. 3 years, okay, maybe not 5 years per se, but I feel like when I really started to do stuff like that was 2023, and that was 2 good years now going to 3 years, and I've still made 0 progress. So it just basically shows like that does not work, that never gets me anywhere. And the other thing also that I usually do, which I pretty much hate myself for doing, is just not sticking to it long enough. It's like I'll start it today, then, you know, a few days later I'll just stop, then sit in my head and overthink about it, and randomly jump to another thing, then do that one again for a few days, sit in my head and overthink about it, jump to another, then just keep jumping here and there, jumping. It's eventually 2 years later I'm still at nowhere. So honestly, like I want to actually lock in, I want to actually take my shit seriously, because Success isn't that hard. Like they used to say, it's simple, but it's not easy. Simple because you know what you have to do is like pretty straightforward. Choose one thing, lock in on it. You basically pick one part, one hustle, one business, go your hardest, and get better with every like iteration, every rep. So you know, don't just spam the same shit. I try to get better, continue to improve, do it for as long as possible. That's basically success. So that's like pretty simple, but it's not easy because you know the actual day to day it actually requires work and all that. Same results, it's you know I've yapped a lot in this like today is literally like the first day of the week. I think I've already recorded like maybe 30 minutes or if not even 1 hour worth of footage. So I don't know, I'm going to like edit everything together and trim out some unnecessary parts to put it all so that the video will not be too long in it. But that's it for this night. I think I'll go to bed now. See you tomorrow. It's pretty much the next day. Time is like 6:19 a.m. right now. I'm about to start the first chore video, which is maintaining the poultry. More raw, authentic way to say it. Sparking fucking shit. The action is part of my life because it's like I don't say it too personal. It's not really personal. It's like it's not something I like to really tell people about. But you know, basically seeing the week in the fucking life. Usually we'll just wake up as early as possible and try and pack the foul shits, try and pack their poop and all that, so I can get on with the day and keep doing it since we're doing. As you can see, everywhere is still dark. Today I won't feel like I woke up late because it's 6:20 a.m. Normally I wake up 5, sometimes 4. There was a time I woke up by 2. Because the earlier, to me at least, the earlier you can do it, the better it is. The earlier you can do it, the faster everything gets done and you can forget about it and carry on with your day. So this is just like a little preview of what I'm about to do. So see you then. So I just wrapped up the farm work and all that, and to me Monday is one of the most stressful days because you wake up 6 a.m, sometimes 5, sometimes even 4, and you know it gets straight into like foul maintenance and all that, which is pretty stressful and I hate it. And immediately I'm done with this, it's like 8:40 right now. Immediately I'm done right now, so go and get ready for work, then go into the field, you know, talk to random people, try to get some sales and routers and all that. So it's pretty stressful, it's pretty intense. I don't really like it. But I guess for now that's just like the phase of life we are in. So the next thing I'm going to do now is try to go and get dressed, you know, prepare for work and head out and all that. So let's go do that right now.
Like you didn't want to come out.
The cost is 25,000 naira per month. But you're not paying for your router, you're not paying for the installation, all of that is free.
So she just got real. Me and my brother just split up, so I have to go and talk to 10 people. We try to make our targets at least 10 people that are interested, or just 10 people to give us their numbers. And if 10 people can give us their numbers, we'll know like at least we tried for the day, we did like the bare minimum. So I have to go and talk to 10 people now. Let's see how it goes. I won't really be able to record myself talking to like 10 people and stuff because you know, like to be awkward to like point the camera in somebody's face, but I'll do my best. I'll try and see what I can do. So anyways, that's it right now. Let's go speak to some fucking people. So I've gotten like 4 rejections in a row, then 1 yes. Some of them were partial rejections because they said they
they were not interested, but I did drop my number with them. Usually a win is like when you get their old number. So basically, I've just gotten one guy that actually was willing to give me his number. I seemed interested. Our goal usually is like to try and do at least 10 every day. So if I can do 10 at least today is a success. But bro, going to do one, it's like fucking intense. So I have done, I've gotten one number anyways, and I've talked to like 5 people, but just one of them agreed to give me their number. So let's keep seeing how this will all play out eventually. So guys, c'est fucking rough. I did not collect up to 10 numbers. I did take, I think, I talked to 10 people too, but I only collected one person's number. So I don't know if it was even up to 10, but I should have talked to quite a bit of people. So we're going back home. We'll see if you want to. That's for me, I've closed for the day. Yeah, see you when I get home.
Yo, good morning. So it's the next day. Yesterday when I came back from work, I literally just checked out mentally. Like I basically didn't do any other thing productive. I just, scrolled on my phone and went to go and sleep. Which is pretty sad, which is like unproductive. Shouldn't be what I should be doing in the evenings, but it is what it is. Anyways, today is the next day now. This 8:09. Done with poultry work and all that. My job, like, behind on sales. Like, I'm looking at performance from other people, and people are just bringing in sales left, right, center, and I'm struggling to basically get one sale. I feel like I really need to lock in. I don't plan to go out today though. Today I do plan to like just stay at home and do work with my YouTube channels and on this sales stuff. I'm very sure if I can find a way to set it up online. So if I can find a way to create like a TikTok page or Instagram or YouTube or Facebook or something like that. If we can somehow find a way to like run ads so it can show more people and more specific people, like I feel like it will low-key be a really good way for us to be able to get more sales. But anyways, I'm going to use today to like plan all that. So let's see what fucking happens next. I'm just having like challenges everywhere with the sales job and all that. Is like I go out and talk to people. I think one thing I do need to do is increase my volume, so talk to like more people on a daily basis. But I do go out and talk to people, and basically none of them are like some of them will indicate interest. So actually very few people that will tell you like, oh, I'm not interested at all. Like a lot of people actually be pretty receptive to the idea, like we actually kind of like the product, we like the idea of like unlimited data, unlimited internet. So when it's not time to like pay and follow up to the next step, then they just like they ghost you basically. They just don't follow up. So I feel like that's one of the problems I'm having. I feel one other thing I should focus on as well is going to more residential areas, because I noticed that at least last month, okay, it was just one side I got to, but when I went to people's houses, not just like any businesses, I just want to go to both businesses and people's houses. But most times since we go like a working day, like today is Tuesday, this Tuesday morning, so literally if you go to most people's homes, most people will not be at home on a Tuesday morning. So when we go to like businesses and tell them about it, I feel like the response rates from them is usually lower than if we just go directly to somebody's house and tell them like, oh, they can get unlimited internet. Now I'm going to be aiming for now is to focus on going to houses, people like residential areas, going to people's houses, and also is to just try and talk to more people as well on a daily basis. And that's part of the reason why this social media thing, I have a strong conviction that if I can find it, if I can make it work, like it's really push me to that next level. But the other challenge we have right now is there's no lights. So since there's no lights, I can't even really do any computer work. It's not like I have a computer, it's like my phone I use anyway. It's like the phone I have is like a mini desktop. But basically if there's no lights, like no electricity, it won't work. And also no internet. The only internet I have now is this it's one I put on my phone here, and it's very slow, and basically it won't get the job done. So the other big boy router too broke for now to put internet here. Bro, time is like 4:30 p.m. right now. I literally just woke up a few minutes ago. I don't like to use today, it's just been a complete waste of time, man. I slept off like crazy. I'm not doing anything productive, just spent the whole day scrolling. If I'm being honest, through like dating apps, and eventually I jerked off, like I watched porn and all that, which is bad and shameful to say, but it is what it is, like it is what I did. It's part of the reason why I'm making all these vlogs, to show you what I do on a daily basis, not what I tell you, or not some motivational talk, because I noticed for the longest time in my life I've been the speaker, like the guy that just talks but never does. I want to actually step into the era of actually doing. So this is what I did. I actually fucked up today. Another thing, my brother went out for sales, like sales jobs, stuff, and so he saw some of our other co-workers, and it was actually kind of pathetic because, like I told you earlier, like me and my brother basically, in all of us, like sales guys, but like the lowest people that get the least sales. But my brother said something, and it's something I also observed, like the guys that get more sales than us, it's not like they are one better, because even in terms of like knowledge and marketing and sales and all that, like we know this stuff more than them, because we watch people like Alex Omuzi and basically involved in the whole make money online world, stuff like that. The only difference is just that they just do a lot more. Like they just actually try, they just actually put in effort. So, and I think it goes to also show like a fool that takes action is always going to beat a wise man that just continues to plan and doesn't do anything or something like that. So basically, I think like it's time to actually look in and take stuff seriously. I also actually sat down to think to myself that, like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I could be doing so much more. I could be so much better. I could be so much further ahead. So that every single day, rather than doing the actions that are actually going to get me there, I just sit around just like today. I didn't really make so much footage, but at least you saw a little bit of it, just sitting around, don't do anything productive. Before you know, today has passed by. This thing is that just today, the way it is, just multiplied by an entire year. And literally, that's how my life usually looks like. Then obviously, there are some days here and there that I'll do something productive, or I'll actually try. But I want to actually try on a consistent basis, because I feel like I'm destined for more, and the dream life I want, the results I want, the type of life I want to live, it's literally just there. Like it's already open, it's already unlocked. I just need to do the things that will just allow me to take it. So like I was saying, it's almost like I already have a supercar. The only difference is the supercar is just in the car dealership. All I need to do is I just need to drive to the dealership and do like the paperwork and make payments and make the car. But the car is already there. Like you just have to drive, you just have to go and get it. It's not like you don't have access to the car. So I feel like it's the exact same thing in my scenario. So basically, serious looking, bro. Like I don't like you today has been a bust. Today is Tuesday. Just wasted, it's completely wasted. But it's part of the reason why I was like I'm motivated to do this like these vlogs and all that. Like you get to see real life. Because I could only show you the highlights, I could sit down here and tell you all the motivational stuff that work in and work hard. But like what do I actually do? It's all I do that actually says it all. Like they say, who is John? Like what tell us about John? You say John is brave. What does being brave actually mean? Being brave, like for you to say John is brave, it means that when John sees something that is scary, maybe for example, John sees a bunch of beautiful women, he actually goes to talk to them. Or John sees like maybe some guy is talking shit, or some guy is trying to take advantage of him, he stands up to the guy. So automatically when you are defining John, you say John is brave. But the funny thing is, John might not actually be brave. John might be a coward. John might be very, very scared inside. The only difference is John just does the things that make you describe him as brave. Like he might not actually be brave. It's just that when he sees, some pretty girls he wants to talk to, he actually just pushes himself and goes to talk to them. Like he might be the most scared person in the world, but he just talks to them anyways. Or somebody is doing something bad, he might be the most scared person in the world, but he just confronts him anyway. All of a sudden, you define John as brave. So I think it's the exact same thing. Like to be successful, it's not about you being successful. It's just about what you do. Like you might be the laziest person, you might be the most useless person. As long as you actually do the things that will get you there, as long as you actually try, as long as you do the actions that will make you successful, then technically you're successful. One of the things that I feel like is holding me back is my identity. So I'll be real with you, like low-key, I still feel like I'm like my 16 years old self. Since I'm currently 22 years old, I turned 22 2 months ago. My brain has not finished developing, like my brain has not finished upgrading to the point where it knows that okay, I'm no longer 16, I'm no longer a child, I'm no longer a teenager, like I'm a full-blown adult male now. 22 years old, like you're an adult male. I can literally get married, I could literally go to prison, I could literally buy a house, anything like that. Like pretty much every place in the world. 22 years old, like you're officially an adult. But for whatever reason, my brain still holds on to this identity of my 16 years old self. And my 16 years old self, I was very shy, very, awkward, very, like I hated bringing attention to myself, very self-conscious and all that. So it's something that still affects me till today. Like I still hold that identity, even though a lot of parts of it have shedded away. Like there are a lot of things I've still grown up and matured into, but there's still a very big part of it that exists inside of me. So I think one thing I want to aggressively do this next few days, weeks, months, years is to shed this part of myself and enter a new era of myself, like enter like a new identity where this version of me is going to be like my ultimate self. Because just like I explained in the last clip, it's all about doing. So if you think about it, like to become the higher version of yourself, if it's all about doing, then to become the higher version of yourself, you just have to do what the higher version of yourself would do. You might have a friend, his name is John, right? John sees a pretty girl and he goes talks to her. You say, wow, John is really confident. But is John really confident? It's just that John might be very, very scared. John might be very timid. But just as he sees the girl and talks to her anyway. So basically, because he talks to her, automatically John is confident. But inside, John might be a coward. Or maybe you come to work or you meet some random guy in the streets, and maybe you're like stressed, maybe your car breaks down, or you're stranded in the middle of nowhere and rain is falling. The guy decides to help you out, maybe like gives you an umbrella, or he like helps you, drops you at your house, or helps you out. You say this guy is kind. For instance, this guy could be a very terrible person. This guy could be literally a psychopath, like a serial killer. But just because he does the acts of kindness, you describe him as kind. So basically, it's all about what you do, not what you think, what you believe. Is what you do. And the funny thing is, a lot of times when you start to do the actions consistently, to start to update your brain, because that kind guy might be like the most terrible person in the world. But if consistency helps people out and they're always giving you compliments, like, wow, you're so kind, you're so nice, and all that, very soon his belief system, his identity will start to be the person of that is kind. So the summary I'm trying to make is like, if I start to do things that push me outside of my comfort zone a lot more, things that prove to me that I'm no longer that my 16 years old self. Like for example, the girl example, say a pretty girl, so being like, oh, I'm too ugly, or oh, I'm not good enough to talk to her. I just say fuck it, talk to her anyway, whether she rejects me or not. It will start to like subconsciously, I'll start to know that okay, I'm actually I'm actually not that bad. If my 16 years old self, I pretty much I'll just have dreams and goals, but basically do absolutely nothing about it. It's so crazy how inconsistent I am in working out, and yet I'm still in pretty decent shape. Like look at my body, look at my physique. Still looks pretty good. But that's the catch. Even though yes, I'm kind of blessed with genetics and all that, because I don't think I've worked out in 2 or 3 months now. Barely done push-ups or anything. I still look in pretty good shape. But basically, the older I grow, the less this is going to be. The older I grow, if I continue to not work out consistently, if I continue to not take care of my body properly, this is all going to go away. So I shouldn't take this for granted. I shouldn't assume, okay, because I'm young now, right now I'm 22, I don't need to work out, I don't need to do anything, I still look pretty lean, pretty athletic and all that. It's going to be like that forever. It definitely won't be like that forever. So I need to still be consistent on my shit. But going to be heading to church right now for the rehearsal. It's already 12 minutes past 5. I'm already kind of late, because if I reach there, it's already be getting close to 5:30. It's the very next day, Wednesday, 5th November 2025, and it's 6 a.m. once again. I don't know if you can tell from the outfit I'm wearing. You know what time that is? It's fucking shit packing time. Like I said, I hate this shit, but it's just what has to be done. Time is 6:14 right now, so I want to see if I can, pack it as fast as possible. So hopefully I can do that and get some out of my day. Now I want to do a little bit of work. I don't know if you can necessarily call it work, but it's my phone I use to like vlog and all that is getting filled up. Like my storage is very low. The storage on this phone is just 32 gig, so it's very very small. And I want to transfer all the footage to this my other phone, which I basically use as my PC. So and that was the thing that literally made me fall in love with Samsung. Like Samsung is the best. You know, before I was just like, hey, but I got this S9 Plus. So this S9, the phone is blind, literally. Like the screen is bad. When I got the phone, the screen was still showing partially, so I could still kind of use it as a normal phone. But then eventually it just became blind like this. I don't know if you can see this properly. You can see the screen is just like all fucked up and all. I found out you can actually do Samsung DeX. So basically it's like you can turn the phone to like a PC, like a mini PC, and connect it to a TV. So that's literally how I use it now, and connect mouse, connect like this dongle adapter thing, and it actually works like ridiculously well. So I actually just use it as like my PC because it can do like basic things as long as you're not going to do like any serious heavy thing like you would normally use your PC to do. If it's just simple stuff like sending emails or writing Microsoft like Google Docs or scrolling the internet, or like in my case, since it's a phone and it can run CapCut, I also edit videos, like just basic things like that. As long as you're not trying to do something like maybe crazy gaming or serious like 3D rendering or something really really crazy like that. And yeah, the phone is pretty fine. Like these are fucked up the screens. So I'm pretty much broke now and I can't afford to repair it. But hopefully once I start to make a bit of money, I'll change the screen and all that. But actually like I almost like prefer the phone as like a PC more than the phone itself. Most of my stuff are like a lot of my videos and workflow and whatever, if you can call it that. This one is also filled up as well. Like I have so many videos here that I've done and many I need to like edit and all that. So I just want to see if I can like edit a few of them and get rid of them, so the ones here I can now send them over here, so I'll still be able to do stuff. The other thing that is also a constraint also is internet as well. So this is like our router, because if you're using your phone cellular data here, it's just very very bad. So this is like basically our router, the one I use, and it's like the speed of the thing is good, like it's reliable, very very fast. But the problem is that shit's expensive, bro. Yesterday night I literally put 5 gig in that thing, and this morning now the 5 gig is no more. So like it's expensive, it's crazy expensive. Or hopefully once I start to make more money as well, I can like it won't really be that much of a problem. But yeah, that's basically what I plan to do right now. Then I'm also thinking maybe later in the evening I will head out to still go and get like customers for like the sales stuff and all that. I actually got my younger brother to like be helping me. So my younger brother basically is like guy that's like going to follow up with them. So I will like get their phone numbers. I'll go out to the field, talk to the people, get their phone numbers, and I'll give it to my younger brother. Then it's the one that will like follow up with them for them to pay. Like the people that will be interested and all that. So since it lightens the burden on my shoulders a little bit, I'm thinking if I'll go in the evening to do that, so I should just go this morning, because I prefer targeting like houses, residential areas, rather than businesses or stores, because a lot of people like they live in their house. Like pretty much everybody lives in their house, right? But a lot of people, their store, they don't live there. So I don't know, at least from my own little experience and experiment, the time I went to tell people about like people that just live in like houses, I just went to different houses, knocked door to door, like, hey, this is unlimited data or whatever. I saw like more response, more success with this than when I've been going to stores or this way. So I'm thinking of going in the evening as well. But the other problem we have now is Benin weather. It's like very very unreliable and unpredictable. Like this is daytime now, there will be sun shining like crazy. As soon as it's at 4 p.m. that I plan to leave, clouds will just change and heavy rain will just start pouring like crazy. So I just hope that doesn't happen, because if that happens, then we are basically fucked. And the other thing I also still plan to do is, social media as well. Like, I believe if I can find a way to like get our message out on TikTok or like Facebook or something, like it will really really go a long way. So I already recorded some videos since last week, which I'm kind of ashamed of, because like it's already a week and I haven't done anything serious. But I recorded some videos since last week, and I want to like edit them and all that. So yeah, so little videos and all that. So I want to just like edit all these videos and see if I can upload them to the internet and all that. So we just got one motherfucking sale in the sales job stuff. So my salary for this month is guaranteed. But I have to give a shout out to my younger brother, because he's the one that helped me. Like we split the role in the sense that I'm the one that was just gonna be getting the numbers, be talking to the people, while he's the one at the back end that'll be like messaging them and following up with them till they eventually make payment and all that. So obviously I'll have to compensate him and all that. Yeah, but we just made a sale. I've been quite busy, like today has been quite hectic. Just a few minutes or hours I've been sitting here now. It's even really hard time to like finish editing the video I was editing, so I'm going to get back to doing that right now, because I was just busy on my phone, like talking back and forth with my brother and clients and all that. So anyways, let's get back to that. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. Wow. Man, fucking wow. They literally just took the lights on me. Can you imagine? I was literally walking. So in the middle of walk, they just took the lights. So these are some of the annoying things we face. Till they bring lights back, I basically can't continue doing anything. Like, anything this related. So anyways, at least good to make the sale today. So I ain't really mad. Let me just look for something more productive I can do, maybe to like follow up with people. We'll go later in the evening. Alright, it's the next day, next morning. I woke up around 5 a.m, got a little bit of work done on the phone, laptop, PC thing. And the thing I also noticed is like they finally paid us salary for last month, because my brother showed me like his account and he said they have paid him, so he said I should check now. But the problem is there's a very long backstory behind all this. Now this is our sales job. If you sell just 2 routers, you are going to get paid 80k. That's Naira, obviously, but minus taxes and all that. Apparently they don't have the taxes now in Nigeria, even though the country is still pretty much fucked up, but yeah, apparently they do taxes now. So minus taxes, we actually get 70k, so 70k actually enters your account. So it's not bad, like at least better than nothing. But first of all, for all the suffering, at least from the last few clips you might have seen, like walking around under the hot sun, talking to random people that are going to reject you. Like yesterday night, when me and my brother we went pretty late in the evening, because we assumed that okay, people will be at home, but it seems like our timer was a bit off, because the day started getting dark quick and nobody really answered us. But I literally went to one man's house, and the man literally was just mean to me. Like that post of the engineers that installed it, they didn't install it properly, so I can't really blame the man. But bro, the man was just like lashing out at me as if I'm the one that can install the code. It was so hot, like so crushing that yesterday. Like I actually just felt down and demotivated after having the conversation with that man, or humiliation rather. But anyways, so I get paid 70k, right? And I'm supposed to be happy, good money, but that's not the catch. I still have not paid my school fees. Could have paid this money long ago because they gave me the money since around May, June ish. But I ended up not paying it then because the night I wanted to pay is that May, June, the website was like fucking up. It was not even the website, it was more like my account that was fucking up. So I was not like, okay, yeah, I'll do it later. But that's where the problem now came, because that's later and I ended up not doing it because I just got busy and I started taking from the money little by little, like, oh, maybe I want to buy food today and I'm broke, I don't have any money in my account, I'll take small from the money. So I took, that's what I was not doing. Eventually I now forced myself because I knew if I kept doing it like that, I would eventually finish it. So I now like locked the money away, or I just put it in another of my bank accounts and I didn't really have access to that one. But like last month I now went to reassess the money, then that's what I used to buy this phone that you are seeing. Because that my other phone was just so bad and it was getting so annoying that I couldn't use it anymore. And my other phone, like you have seen, is usually connected to the TV, so I can't carry it around and use it for my daily life. So I needed like a day-to-day phone for like my daily activities, and I was so pissed off with the other one, so I eventually used the money to get this one in summary. The plan was now, okay, when they pay me for this job, I'll now use it to do the school fee stuff. So apparently if I now pay 60k from 70 plus charges and all that, it's probably like 61 or 62k. I'll literally have 8k left. So that's basically, I have no money in summary. Like I'll literally have no money left in summary. So the plan now that I'm looking at is like this month I need to do at least 20 sales, because the more sales you do, the more money you make, and you start to actually see like really good and reasonable money from like, I'll say 20 sales and above. And I did just 2 last month, that's why it was 70k. If I do another 2 again this month, it will still be 70k. See shit money basically. So we need to lock in some way, like, we need to lock the fuck in. So we have a little bit of an issue. I basically didn't get paid. At least I checked my account and I still saw nothing inside. So the thing now is, I don't know if it's because I've abandoned the account for so long that they locked it, or it's unaccessible and I need to go and revive it or something like that, or the loan apps are finally swiped like they swooped in and took all the money that was in there, or in my place of work, like the company just didn't pay me, because at first I linked like my wallet, like my bank wallet, the mobile, the one I use like for my day-to-day life. But they said they don't accept wallet, so I need to put like an actual account. So I'm assuming whether that caused conflict, or they have only paid some people and the other people will, in the days to come will receive. So I literally don't know right now. So just pretty confused. So I think another thing I want to do is I want to test the account if it like functions properly, because low-key I haven't really seen any like messages from the accounts in like the last 2-3 years now that I've abandoned it. And I just want to see if I can send like tiny bit of money inside, like maybe 100 naira or something like that, and see if it will still function, if it will still come up, if it will work normally. But the thing also is the loan apps, like it was not this account particularly I linked it. I linked the other one, like I have another account, so I kind of abandoned all of them for the last 2 or 3 years now. But I linked the other one, so not this one exactly, but I think in some of them I still linked this one. I can't remember, like it's hard to remember because it's been so long. Use your BVN. So your BVN is like this a number that governs all your accounts. So it's like all your accounts are under this BVN. So maybe it's like it affected it somehow. I don't know. Like I'll literally have to go and do research and find out what the hell is going on. Yeah, so I managed to finish editing one of the videos. It was actually part of my course that I made a few months ago, like my fitness course. This was supposed to be like one of the last modules. Yeah, for both CapCut, like the CapCut I have, if you edit the video, you can't like seek it. So, but anyways, like I finished editing it. So the challenge now is to upload the video. Like for example, now this one is easily okay. This one is almost small. This one is like 831 MB, as you can see. But usually, internet is quite expensive, so uploading all these videos starts to become quite challenging. And that's another thing I'm doing, because if I show you like YouTube channels. I think earlier this week at the beginning of this vlog series and stuff, I wanted to lock in on just one channel. But I've just been thinking back and forth with it, like a lot of things have been on my mind. And I just thought to myself, like, why am I trying to start new things? Like, if you look at this, right? So many fucking channels, right? So imagine trying to upload video to every single one of them. It's like very, very challenging. Like the internet can get ridiculously expensive. Like I barely even have data. Like this one I'm using now will soon finish. So I'm just thinking like either I go for this like my biggest channel, which is 1020 subscribers, and it keeps growing. Like I get like 1 subscriber every week or something like that. But it continues to get views, it continues to grow. As you can see, it was like a motivational channel. Like if you can see it well, I don't know if you're able to see it. Basically like motivational videos and stuff. And it's like, why instead of trying to start something, why don't I just double down on this instead of just making the motivational videos? Because I noticed, let me show you. You can pay attention. Like you see this nice one has copyright. I don't know if you've seen it. That's like copyright claim. That's the problem with making like all this motivational content. And I think if eventually you reach like the monetization threshold and stuff, they might not let you be eligible because you're basically just stealing other people's videos in summary without doing much like transformation to it. But at least like even able to do like all these videos that are getting views, not even these ones. I don't know if the internet will let me, but all the videos are basically getting views for this channel. Like basically I uploaded 90% of them like 2-3 years ago. Like every single one of these videos, this video is almost 4 years ago at this point. It still got 15 views to this day. This video is like 4 years ago, still got 15. All these videos, every single one of them, I uploaded in 2023. And this is 2025. That's like 4 years ago, 3 years. Is it 3 years ago? And this keep getting views. So I'm just thinking like, you did like this, and as you can see, this is like 5, I get like 5 subscribers every month or something like that. So it's like basically this channel is still like, I paid zero attention to this channel. Like I've abandoned this channel for like the last 2 years, and it has still grown better than all my active channel, all the channels I upload to very often too. So I'm just thinking like, why don't I just double down on this? Or the other thing also is like I should just resume my personal brand, because this is one I used to do before Kawab Universe. And as you can see, 240 subscribers. I've not uploaded on this channel since this was one of the last one I kind of took seriously. Like this was actually the serious video. I did this 73 days ago. I don't know if you can see it. And yet this channel still has like 1k views every month. And the main thing that was actually like driving all the views and making it still keep growing is just one video. This one particular video. This if you're having a bad day. I don't know if you can see it. This video basically is the main thing that is driving the channel. It's like a video I made sometime in June, and randomly it just started to blow up. And you can see like the last 48 hours that's gotten 65 views. So I'm just thinking, sort of trying to like think of something brand new and start all over from scratch. Why don't I just jump on one of these things that seems to be working? I can just do it properly, like do it to the best of my ability. There's still another one I want to show you again, if the internet speed will permit. And that one too was a short channel. I also started in 2023 because 2023 was when I was like experimenting. I was going crazy and all that. So I say like I've changed the names of the channels like 5 different times, so the name is not UB or anything. Basically this one was still supposed to be like a motivational channel, but just like the shorts version. So, and as you can see, it got 500 views. Like look at the last upload time was 198, 300, like basically a year ago. And this is not when I was really uploading. If you look at when I was really serious with it, it's easily like 2-3 years ago and stuff. But if you look at the analytics, like videos that I made that 2-3 years ago till today, they keep getting views. That's what always amuses me. Like I basically forgot I made all these videos. Like I don't even remember when I made all these videos. Like look at this, look at all these shots. I made all of them, every single one of them 3 years ago, except this one. This one was I just like literally stole. I just literally stole somebody else's video for this one, and it didn't really work very well because they started to ban some of it. But all these other ones, I literally made. All these other ones, you can see them. I literally made them like 2023, and this is 2025, and they're still getting views. So it's like, why am I not now just doubling down on this? Like obviously, if I'm still going to do the motivational stuff, I will do it a little smarter and a little different, because I've noticed like copyright is one big thing, one, and two, if you eventually reach like the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, there'll be no AdSense for you. So why don't I just like double down on that rather than trying to start all these 50 random, as you can see, so like random channels around there. I can see some of them have already uploaded tiny videos when you're watching right now. But something like this one, 2 subscribers, I've uploaded quite a bit of videos on it. Like see this one was like 6 days ago. And they hardly get any views. So anyways, it's 4 p.m. right now. Today has actually been a decently productive day. Like not the best, not the most productive, not the optimal, but at least it was pretty decent, right? Like I was able to finish editing that video. That video was actually a video from my course, my workout course I did earlier this year, around the middle of this year anyway. So I was able to complete the last module and uploaded it today. So you know, that was pretty decent progress. Also for the sales job, like I was able to edit some videos. I'm not sure anyways, but at least I started the process of editing some videos. So that was also good news. So regarding my salary, I've still not gotten paid. I complained because one of my co-workers, she called me and was like, you know, did I get paid? And I told her no. So I think part of the thing that caused it was I think I said it before, they said that we should submit our bank account. So I ended up linking like my digital wallet to self with the actual bank account, and they said they don't take like digital wallets. So I'm assuming maybe that caused a delay. But when I complained to the lady, she like said the thing they have in their record is like my proper bank account. So she said she's going to look into it and try and get feedback from the vendor people or whatever. So I'm just sitting waiting. I think I'll still message her again this evening very soon, like, hey, what's up? It's not like the money is really big or anything, like it's just 70k. But at least, come on, bro, like I hate this job enough. That's like the only compensation I get. So if I don't even get paid the measly 70k, then what the fuck am I not doing it for? But I think other than the money though, like it's not like I like the job at all. I don't know, I just feel like now is not the right time to quit. Like I feel like I want to give it my all before I quit, because obviously like, you can make good money. Like the more routers you sell, the better, like more money you make. But I want to like actually try my best before I quit. I don't just want to quit because, you know, oh, I don't like it and it's not fun. Like I want to actually give it my all, and when I feel like I've checked the box and I can move on to the next thing, that's when I'll now go ahead and quit. So yeah, other than that, the last update I'll just tell you that has kind of been going on behind the scenes. I've been messaging some girls here and there. So yeah, you know, judge me if you want to. Judge, say whatever you want. So basically, an introverted, single, shy, lonely motherfucker. So, and I'm 22 years old also. But it's not like I'm young. Like probably I'm 22 next year, I'll be 23. So I'm like I'm a full-grown man. And I've never gone on a date, never held a girl's hand. Okay, I've kind of held girl's hand, but it's not really. See, like kind of never kissed anybody. So, you know, like I feel like I should start stepping into that more. So I've been on this dating app. I was using it earlier this year as well, but at least middle of this year. But I kind of didn't really like the experience with it because a lot of girls there, they will treat you like an app, not a person. But also part of it also is like I'm just cringe. Like my race is just bad. I'm just cringe, man. I'm just very bad. Especially when I was looking at some like old messages I wrote, I would just be like, the fuck was I doing? Even recent ones I'm writing, so sometimes I will just literally cringe. But at least I'm seeing tiny bit of success there. I think there are 3 girls now that I'm talking with, and it seems to be going quite well. But the 3 girls is not like, you know, we're dating, like nothing. Like I'm just starting to chat, started a conversation with them. Like at least that the conversation went more than just the beginning. Hey, hi, how are you? How is it going? Whatever. So yeah, at least that's why I said today was a decently productive day. Like not super productive, but at least I got a decent bit of stuff done. I would still like to do a bit more before everyone will get dark. See if I can finish all those sales videos, because we didn't go out today, and today's already the 6th of this month. So like basically 1 week of November is already gone, and I literally didn't do much. So I want like my content to speak for me. So in the sense that today I'm not able to go out to go to the field and, you know, look for people to give me their number or whatever. At least my videos, my content should go out there and do that for me. It won't make sense that I don't go out and nothing goes out and all that. So I want to get serious with that. And also the last thing that has just been on my mind, which I think is pretty dumb, and I like what I've discussed about this. I don't know if I've told you, but it's like the business model that I want to use to like become rich, because my brain is always switching, my brain is always fluctuating, because there are some moments that in my head I'm just like feeling broke. Like you can see like my house environment. Obviously, I'm not like the poorest person. Like if you go inside the house looks much better. Like we're not like poor, we're not like suffering. Like we're still able to live decently. But you know, things are still tough. We're struggling. You know. So like I was just like, bro, I want to make fuck you money. I want to make as much money as possible, as fast as possible. So I got some pretty bad news for you. We're not going to get paid this month. Literally not getting paid this month. So we're fucked, and basically we're fucked. So the whole thing that I was talking about yesterday, I escalated it, you know, disturbed everybody in charge, like, oh, this is what's going on. You know, why are they not paying me and all that. So for whatever reason, the vendor didn't add my name to the list. My name was on the list. For whatever reason, they like skipped me. I'm very, very sure maybe it's because I submitted the proper account late. And they were like, yeah, I'll have to wait till next month before they can like reprocess it and all that. So I called pretty much everybody in charge, you know, the people that I could reach out to, and asked them if there's anything that could be done about it. Like, the first person said not really, I'll just have to wait till next month. I should continue to follow up with them, like remind them, because a lot of them they can forget, so they will just not pay me this month so that I'm supposed to get paid. And the other person said she will try and see what she can do, that she will see if she can like if she can do anything about it basically. So but the way I'm saying it, nothing is probably going to happen. So we are basically still fucked. Anyways, that's like a pretty shitty way to start the day. About to head out now, as you can see, I'm like kitted up. So go to the field, talk to people, get their numbers, get this over.
I'm like, hey, pull up on the niggas, okay? Watch me drip all day. I don't hesitate. Pull up on the girls like, hey, hop in the beach, okay? Gucci GLK. Money in my pocket, okay? I'm like, hey, fucking nigga girls all day. Watch me ballin' crazy, got no limits, ayy. I'm like, hey, always find my way. I'm a friendly guy.
So I'm still in the middle of work. I'm tired as fuck. Funny thing is, I've only talked to, like, I've been walking around for almost 3 hours now, but I've only actually spoken to, like, I only collected 2 people's numbers. So, you know, me, that's for me, I'm ready to like go, I'm ready to call this a day. But if like getting the number is like the mainest thing, so if I didn't get the number, they did like an answer, I technically worked. So I don't know, maybe I might do some more, or I might go home from here, I'm not even sure, but bro, I'm tired as hell. I came here around 11:30, 11:40-ish, and this is like 1:51 right now. I genuinely want to just start going home now, but at the same time, I feel like I need to still talk to more people and do more work so that, you know, today's coming here will actually feel worth it and all that. But I'm fucking tired, bro. Tired as hell. But we also have youth meeting, like our youth week in church is starting today. So I have to go to church by 4 p.m. The main part I'm going to be playing is on Sunday. That's when we're doing drama and all that. But I'm still going to have to go to church today. So after here right now, I'm going to go to church. Yo, so it's another day. Just finished like doing farm work and all that. Today is Saturday is usually pretty intense, and today is the last day of the week, so which is predominant. This is going to be like the last episode, the last section of this vlog, if you call it that. Tomorrow Sunday will like start a new week, so that'll be for the next vlog. I also just realized when I was trying to start editing this one that wow, this is going to be a whole lot of work, like significantly more work than I thought it was. Except I just want to like mush all the clips together and not really care. But if I really want to like make it more appealing to watch the way I would like it to come out, it's like it's going to be a shitload of work. That's what I realized. So I'm still working on that, still trying to do the editing. I don't know how fast I'll be able to edit it because like I want the editing to be really dope. Things that normally on this channel is usually laid back, you know, the editing is very simple, very basic, like barely any. But you know, for these vlogs, I want to put in a little more effort and all that. So today is Saturday. I'm not going to work today though, even though I think I should. Like I'm really behind. I need to get sales. Like I need to get those routers. I need to get those routers selling. But I'm not going to work today though, because today in church, similar to Youth Week of yesterday, like it also continues today and tomorrow. And tomorrow actually is when I'll be acting like drama and all that. Well, you won't get to see it in this video, so it's probably the next one, as if I'll end up recording it. So anyways, today's plan though, I just want to see if I can start editing this video. And also, like for the sales stuff, like I said, I'm really behind. But one thing I want to be doing is, if I choose to not go out, like if I choose to not go anywhere, I want it to still be that like I still have a way of reaching out to people. So like I've said before, it's going to be content, social media and all that. Pretty much almost everybody I've told, like I tell like my co-workers, my brother, and they're always like, nah, you know, social media, and they're always like, but I have a very strong conviction that if I can make good content on like TikTok or Facebook, like content that will just majorly spread like locally, that's like in Benin City here, I have a strong conviction that if I can make videos good, like and appealing and, you know, interesting to watch and all that, I'll be able to get like good shitload of customers from there. Like I just have that strong conviction, but you know, I have to put it to the test. But the other thing is I have to really work on myself. Like that's one thing I just noticed, like I'm slacking a lot. Like the social media videos I'm not talking, like I realized like it's almost 2 weeks now since I recorded those videos and I've not even still finished editing them. Like 2 good weeks now. It's not like the editing has been super crazy. Like obviously the editing is still kind of taxing and all that, but it's just because I've not been doing anything. So I need to really lock in. And even other things of life as well, like just other areas of life, I need to like try more. I need to try harder. There's this exam I'm supposed to write as well. My uncle has been telling me to write since last year. My brother has written his own, like I don't know why I'm just fucking around. So like all these different things, like I need to really look in. Also my YouTube grind, like what I'm even trying to do with this channel, what all this is all about. Like I need to really look in and figure these things out, take good consistent action. So anyways, that's it for now. Right now I just want to go and do a little bit of work. I will have to leave the house by around 11 for the Youth Week program, blah. And yeah, you just have to look in. You just really have to try, because at the end of the day, like I've realized over the years, I've realized that your dream life is literally just at the other end of the walk. Is you just have to do the things that will get you to the other side. Like no matter how much you plan, no matter how much you know, no matter how much you read, how much videos you watch, how much mindset shifts you get, if you don't do anything, like you're going to be the exact same thing. And I'm like probably the biggest person that can claim this. Like make money, self-improvement, become a millionaire, be a better person, stuff is like it's kind of trending right now. But I've been in this industry, been on this game since 5 years now, and still like look at where I am. So to really get to that next level, it's all just about doing. It's not just about watching. Like watching is good, like, but once you watch to a level that you already know what to do, like at that point watching and planning and researching and all that doesn't really get the job done anymore. It's just going to the field and actually taking action, and that is very scary, that is very hard, that is very brutal, but that is where the real growth is, and that is why most people never get to the other side. But anyways, let's go inside right now, go do some fucking work. So this is going to be the end of this motherfucking vlog. It's been a really good week. Like it's crazy that a week has already gone by. Like artists are documentary, so I'll also be able to like rewatch everything and relive the moments. I couldn't really document today, and I think either yesterday or the day before, because I've mostly been low on storage, and until I finish editing this video before I can like record new clips. And also, funny enough, the Youth Week stuff they did, like, so that's really pretty fun and engaging. Like, you know, like they did this little competition thing, where they will stack drinks, so like they will line drinks up in a row. Then it's not be like two people will race. The first person to fill up the baskets with the drinks wins. I've seen something like that on TikTok, so you know, like I volunteered. Like. like I actually try to step outside of my comfort zone. Like I know I'm the shy, introvert, quiet type guy, but I really try to like push myself, even though I still didn't do it to the best of my ability. So I did try to like, you know, step outside of my shell. So
The next book is the book of Isaiah. All right, so let's go back. All right, the next book, the book of Matthew. Brother Joshua, brother Joshua, you're out. Thank you. All right, so let's. Alright, so please, if anybody stands still again, you go out. Alright, so the next book, the book of Obadiah. Get out. You don't even know what Obadiah did, Bible.
So just sitting around and doing as if I'm on my phone as usual. Like I won't switch them off. I try to just be present. So I know I'll say I'm not perfect. I didn't do it to the best of my ability. I could have still done better. But I actually started to feel. I felt less anxious, less scared, less self-conscious. At first, the anxiety was there. At first, like my heart was jumping. Like especially when they will say I should like speak, or when like the idea will come to my mind I should stand up and say something. And that's another thing I won't stop doing. Like I started to do, like just do without thinking, bro. Like don't even allow yourself to think about it, because once you start to debate that is this thing I'm doing, is this smart, like just literally do it. Like there was a time they were like, does anybody have something to contribute? And in my mind I was like, I should say this, even though like what I said, like nobody really cared. But like in my mind I was, so instead of like, giving myself time to think like, oh, but what if it does not sound, I just raised my hand. So once my hand was already up, like now I'm forced to like follow through with the action. And I will not lie to you, it felt like scary and all that, but I did it anyways. So even the conversation stuff as well. At first I was like, oh yeah, I watch this type of stuff on like YouTube Shorts, and the guy won and all that, so I should do something. But so instead of like allowing my brain to go down, I just quickly raised my hand up and like volunteered. And it was fun. Like I would say it was solid 10 out of 10. I think the takeaway I would just say, other than like you need to lock in and you need to be more serious, like I've been saying pretty much throughout this video, is like to take actions that your higher version of yourself would be. So it's like maybe you're trying to be your higher self. So what will your higher self do? Like me, for example, I'm trying to be more confident, more outgoing, less timid and shy and introverted and whatever. Everybody else, I still like to be an introvert, I still like my personal space and all those stuff, but less, like I want to be more out there. So what that means is situations where I can be social, I will jump on the opportunity rather than just keeping quiet or doing not even on my phone or trying to like hide in the corner. Like I'll actually jump out of the opportunity and all that. So I think like it's something you should just keep in mind. Like think about the version of yourself you want to become and just ask yourself like, what would you do in this situation? So for example, even though I did fuck up yesterday, like I had the opportunity yesterday, but I still did fuck up. Or maybe for example you see a girl and you want to step into the version of yourself that speaks to more girls and all that. So you see this girl, instead of normally who your current version will like shy away and be like, oh, I'm not good enough, your higher self will probably just go and speak to her, right? So if you can decide to just go and speak to her anyway, you automatically like become your higher self. At the end of the day, it's all about just action. It's all about doing. Like you could literally feel scared, you could literally feel anxious. It's just what you still do. Like even if as you feel scared, anxious, sad, unprepared, you still choose to take action, you still choose to do the right things, eventually you're going to see results. Rather than if you like you have all the plans, you think about all the thoughts and everything, but you still don't do anything. Like that's what the thing I've noticed. It's not about plans, it's not about thoughts, it's not about dreams or vision, it's about what you do. The person that's like I think I said it earlier too in one of these older series, like the fool that takes action is always going to do much better than the wise man that just continues to think and plan and all that. But anyways, that's the end of this video. That's a wrap for this week. Tomorrow, actually, like I have drama stuff I'm going to do tomorrow, but you won't see it in this video, maybe the next one, or you might never see it. Anyways, that's the end. Thanks for watching.
See ya.